Welcome back to We Are Austin. Spring cleaning is the perfect time to clear out some of those old VHS tapes. Remember those? And photos. And we found the perfect way to make sure those precious memories last a lifetime. Brian Howell joins us now from Dub King. Thanks for being with us, Brian.
Well, thank you for having me.
So Dub King, you guys do some great work. Tell us about the services you provide.
Well, what Dub King does is we take older media formats and transfer them into the new digital media formats.
So people can hang on to them for a lifetime.
Sure, it's all about preserving those old precious memories. When you think about film, you think about videotape, you think about photos and slides, they're physically going to deteriorate after time, and we can bring all those and give them new life in a digital format that's going to last for generations.
Yeah, as technology is changing tremendously, you're helping all of those memories evolve. Walk us through the different types that you have and how you do it.
Okay. First of all, we do 8 and 16 millimeter film.
Oh, cool.
You know, some of my generation remember that certainly back in the 50s, 60s, even up into the 70s. And then everything migrated over to videotape, the VHS camcorders and the like. And so you've got all the different tape formats. And of course, all along you've had photos and slide cameras and projectors.
Absolutely.
And like I said, all of that deteriorates over time. And now you can transfer it into a DVD or any digital format that you prefer.
That's so great to hear. I had a camcorder like this all of high school. Used to make lots of videos, and
Sure.
I always wish that there was a way that I could still have those.
Well, it's always fun because we get a lot of people, you know, your age and some a little older that bring in their high school stuff and get to see it.
And you know, we were talking earlier, it's not just it's a family's history that you're preserving, not just moments, but you're really keeping a family history together so they can pass it on.
You know, really one of the most important things for us is just that. You know, it's your heritage, your ancestry, and recently we did some film and it was shot 90 years ago, 1924.
Oh, wow.
And
what did that film look like?
Your viewers are seeing
there you
it now.
go. That's
from
exactly
1924, and that's a family enjoying a family vacation. You know, the kid's paddling his boat and the other kids are throwing rocks at him. But you know, this is great-grandparents and great-great-grandparents, and it's so good for, you know, the younger generations to see what life was like back then, but to see how their family, you know, dealt with life back in that time, their heritage.
I mean, you must get to see so many interesting things that people bring in, old tapes and footage from across the years.
Well, sure, and it goes the full spectrum. One of the things we don't show here, but we also do audio tapes. And, you know, families come in and it's a grandparent or a parent that's perhaps passed on, but they did, you know, they did a videotape that talked about their life and, you know, and how they came up. And, and again, you're preserving that for the kids to know where they came from.
I'm sure that's so special and meaningful for kids, for families. I know we were also talking how you do editing services. You can put things together for people.
Yes, a lot of times families have a special occasion, whether it's, you know, a memorial service or perhaps a graduation, a special anniversary, and they'll bring in pictures or even video and pictures, and we can make a slideshow from that and put background music that themes up with it.
That's
and
a
the
really
like.
great
So
service.
for a special occasion, you've got a slideshow that can play showing you know, the honoree, you know, in all their glory over the years.
And you can do all the hard work, because sometimes people want that product for whatever their event is, but they don't quite know how to put it all together. So you guys can step in and do that for them.
Yeah, sure. We've been doing it a long time, so you know we're able to make them smooth and do them fairly quickly.
Yes,
and save the other folks that bring them in a lot of time.
Exactly. And you have been doing this a long time. Dub King is locally owned, and you guys have been around for how long?
We've been around since 1981.
Yeah,
so we've been serving San Antonio and Austin for over 30 years now.
Oh, that's so neat. And it's so nice to know that when you're taking these really important things and memories that you guys are right here in Austin, and that's where it's being worked on.
Well, that's right. Yeah, that's an important thing. You're not putting them in a box and handing them to somebody and hoping they're coming back.
Right. Well, thank you so much for being here, Brian. We really appreciate it. And of course, there's all the information of Dub King. If you want to learn more, if you've got old photos you want to preserve for a lifetime, 2105 Justin Lane or dubking.com. Thank you so much, Brian. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.